Maral, is that every Yid has a guarantee to his nachala in Eretz Yisrael. Aveiris may temporarily dislodge him from Eretz Yisrael, but he'll come back to Eretz Yisrael. You can take a rock and throw it up, but it's going to come back. It goes back to its source, Allah Adam. Yidden will come back to Eretz Yisrael. Kabbanis prove this. The Balatanya in the Siddur explains what is the inyan that we find that the kapara of Yom Kippurim was effected through a goral. Goral echad l'Hashem, the goral echad l'Azazel. You take this is the kapara, and this is to the goyim, and the goyim's cup. Why a goral? So the Tanya explains that there are two ways of acquiring something, acquiring fortune. You can work, you can do business, and thereby acquire a fortune. You worked for it, you can explain it. You can be masbir, how did I get this money? And somebody can follow suit and do the same thing. But when somebody gets money because he wins a lottery, there's nothing to explain there. You can't go over to somebody and ask him, how did you win this lottery? A lottery is something which is l'mayla min ha-seichel. It's the Ratzain Elyon, because the Rabban Yisrael wanted it so. You don't have to know why. There's no reason that any basar v'dam can explain why somebody was Zaycha b'Goral. It's min ha-shemayim only, there's no hezbeirim on it. And if the Satan, the Mekatrik, will come and ask, why did the Rabbeinu Shalom, why was he mechaper the Aveiros of Yisrael and Yom Kippurim? Why do Yidden have a Yom Kippur? They do Aveiros, the Goyim do Aveiros. Goyim have no Yom Kippur, and Yidden have no Yom Kippur. How did they manage to acquire this kapara? So the Rabbeinu Shalom says, the goral, ha-goral eisachatas. It's with the goral. Don't ask no cassettes. Goral is ratzon ha'elyon. Ein ta'am l'ratzon. You can't explain anybody's ratzon. And certainly, ben b'nei shekal chaim, you can't explain the Rabbeinu Shalom's ratzon. Ein ta'am l'ratzon, you can't explain it. And the Balatanya goes on to say that that's pshat and pasuk. Mikol chatei seichem lifnei Hashem titharu. The shame Hashem, that's the shame with which the Rabbeinu Shalom made the Bria. But there's something even higher than the four Isis of the shame Hashem. I won't go now into Pneumius, but the Sfarim do explain that there's a kaitzai shal yud, a little kites, a little crown on the yud, and the first yud of the Shem Hashem, the kites ha'elyon. That kites is even higher than the Isis of the Shem Hashem. It's before the Shem Hashem. And the kapara of Klal Yisrael and Yom Kippurim it comes even from before the Shem Hashem. It's higher than that. Lifnei Hashem titharu. Before the Isis of Hashem, the little castle, the little crown on top of Hashem, of the Yud, on top of the first Is of the Shem Hashem. That's where the kapara of Klal Yisrael comes. The מאור ושמש says, titharu is b'gematria kesel. It's in the same vein as what the Balatanya says. The titharu, lifnei Hashem titharu. The same thing happened on Purim. Purim also was a kapara on the Aveirus that the Gezeira came because of that. There were Aveirus there. There were Aveirus there. But the Rabbanei Shalom forgave their Aveirus. Why? Don't ask why. For the same reason as he did on Yom Kippur. And the Zayar HaKadosh says, the Kunei Zayar, Purim is ki Purim. Yom Kippur is like Purim. The kapara comes from a higher makaya of lifnei Hashem. So therefore Purim, the Yeshua of Purim also, the Balatanya says, came through the poor, through the goral. Because the Yeshua of Purim and the Yeshua of Yom Kippurim come from the same makaya. Hu ha-goral. People poor, hu ha-goral. Perhaps we can say that this is the reason why in the entire Megillah you don't find the name of Rabbanei Shalom. Because the Yeshua of Purim came lifnei Hashem. It's even higher than the Rabbanei Shalom's name. And for those who like Ramazan, lifnei Hashem is b'gematria kaitz. It's the kaitz shel yud. That's where the Yeshua came from. Now, we're going to move to another area. Baruch Hashem, to this area, to Eretz Yisrael. What is Eretz Yisrael? Everything in this world has a shayresh lamayla, which is mechuven to it. Like Rashi brings on a Parshas Vayetze from Chazal, Beis HaMikdash shel Mata, mechuven kneged Beis HaMikdash shel Mayla. Eretz Yisrael is Olam Haba. The Ramban says that many times in Chumash, and the Merker is in the Zohar. There is something which is called Eretz HaElyayin, which is Olam Haba. Asalech lifnei Hashem b'yartzei sachayim. Olam Haba. Then there is Eretz HaTachtoin, which is Eretz Yisrael. Eretz HaTachtoin is mechuven keneged Eretz HaElyayin. Just like Beis HaMikdash shel Mata is mechuven keneged Beis HaMikdash shel Mayla. That's how the Ramban explains it. And with that we'll understand the Mishnah. Kol Yisrael yesh lehem chelik li'olam haba. Every Yid has a chelik in Olam Haba. How do I know? Because it says li'olam yeshu aretz. This pasuk li'olam yeshu aretz goes on Eretz Yisrael. But because every Yid has a chelik in Eretz Yisrael, that means he has a chelik in Olam Haba. Because Eretz HaTachtoina is mechuven keneged Eretz HaElyayin. The klal is, no Yid can be denied his chelik in Eretz Yisrael. As it was explained by the Rabbanei Shalom to Avram Avinu. Even if it's denied, it's only a temporary state. He'll come back to Eretz Yisrael. He has to come back. Just like no Yid can be denied the Eretz HaElyayin. No Yid can be denied Olam Haba. Kol Yisrael yesh lehem chelik li'olam haba. And if the Mishnah goes on and tells us that there are some Yidden who have no chelik in Olam Haba, comes the Gemara and says, they do have a chelik li'olam haba. It's just on the surface that it seems that they don't have. They're going to come back. Because every Yid comes from Olam Haba. That's where the shayresh of the Yiddish and the Shema comes from. You have to return to the place where you come from. That's one of the first klalim in the Torah. And it's one of the most dominant klalim in nature. Everyone must come back. The klal is loy levilti yidach mimenu nidach. Nobody can be expelled from Eretz Yisrael, and no yid can be expelled from Olam Haba. Because whoever has a shaykhus with the Eretz HaTachtoyina has a shaykhus with the Eretz HaLyoyina, and that was the Rabbeinu Shalom's reply to Avram Avinu, the Schus HaKorbanos. So you know that Bama Eida, you're going to know. Ulevilti yidach mimenu nidach. On Pesach, we eat matzahs, and the Mefarshim say that the 3 matzahs are connected the shloisha avos. And I would think that by the same token, the arba cases are connected, the arba imaris, like the shins on the shalrosh. On the right side you have the shloisha avos, shin shel gemurashim, and on the left side you have the shin shel Rashim, the Yamahis. So we see that there are 3 avos, and connected that we have 3 matzahs, and 4 Yamahis, and connected that we have 4 cases. It's explained also from the Tanya and the Siddur that the inyan of matzah is chachma, da'as. Because in Mitzrayim the da'as wasn't golus. There was no da'as as Hashem. Da'as alekei avicha v'yavdeihu. Ein hatenoik yetaya likreis abba at sheyitoim tam dagan. A child does not realize who his father is until he first eats dagan. Anything of the chameshes minei dagan. So now that Pesach at night is the time for da'as, to know who the Rabbeinu Shalom is, so the Baal HaTanya says that we eat matzah, which is made out of dagan. You should know who Abba is. We should know who our father Bashamayim is. That's what the Tanya explains. But we also drink the yayin, the Abba Kaisis. Perhaps it could be said that we, on Pesach at night, we have to be aware and ingrain in ourselves, in our neshamas and in our guf, through the sipper and through the achila. We have to ingrain the emis's. You have an emes v'yatzav, emes mitzrayim gatanu. All these amitiyos, all these emeses of Yetzias Mitzrayim, and what Yetzias Mitzrayim teaches us. We could understand the Rabbeinu Shalom, we could understand his nisim through seichel, through realizing and analyzing, through being darshaning, through using our chachma, our nebina, our das, to understand the nisim and the tayrais and the chukim and mishpatim of Yetzias Mitzrayim. And that's the matzah. But there's another part in it. Our emotions, our irrigation, that's the yayin. Through dagan, through matzah, we understand the nisim of Yetzias Mitzrayim with our seichel. Through yayin, we understand the nisim of Yetzias Mitzrayim with our hergish, with our feelings, with our emotion. The klal is that anoshim, males, are more with seichel. Women are more with hergation, with emotions.